I'm Jay Tuss coming at you from the Beaver State, where we are operating with a Bronco state of mind. In just 2 days, Boise State kicks off the 2022 campaign against Oregon State. A lot of hype around this game. I want to give you a quick lay of the land as we take the Oregon Trail east. We are currently in Oregon City, which is a little south of Portland. After the news at 6, we're going to take the 80-mile drive even farther south, and we're going to hang out in Corvallis the next couple of days. I want to draw your attention though to Seaside, Oregon, out to the west. And the reason I'm doing that is the hometown of Boise State junior safety Alexander Teubner. This is a kid that has only exceeded expectations since the moment he arrived on campus. A former walk-on, last year he earned a scholarship. Now he is the backup to NFL caliber safety J.L. Skinner. Talking with J.L. and Alexander's position coach, they both said that coming home means a lot for Alexander because he wears the pride of Seaside on his sleeve.
Seaside, Oregon. He reps that hard. So every time he makes a play, our whole group is yelling Seaside.
Yeah, no, that's real. He really represents Seaside real hard. I've never heard of Seaside, first of all, so I don't know what that really is, but yeah, Tube is a character, man. He's real funny, but he represents Seaside real tough. So I'm glad we're able to go back and him have some people from down home be able to come watch him play. It's the first time he's ever been able to go home and play, so it's going to be a great opportunity for him.
He's a guy that has really pushed to be a guy that's on the field and find a role for, not just as a backup to JL, but a guy that we got to find a role for this guy to get him on the field.
Tube can go anywhere and play. That's how I genuinely feel. I love having Tube behind me because he's like another coach. Teubner's kind of smarter than me sometimes, so he sees things on the sideline where sometimes I won't see it. He'll come over and tell me, like, JL, look out for this or look out for that. And I do the same vice versa, but Teubner's just a person that always pushes me to be the best because that's what he wants me to be, and he wants to be the best himself also. So it's just great having somebody like that be able to work with me work with him, and it's just like a brother relationship. I came in with Tube, and now he's like my brother, so I love him to death, and Seaside, Oregon, yeah.
If you remember last year when J.L. Skinner went out against BYU for a targeting call, Alexander Teubner stepped in and had a huge game against the Cougars in that upset win on the road in Provo. And by the way, Alexander logged more special team snaps last year than any other Bronco. Expect him to do that once again this year for the Boise State football team. As we send it back to Boise, I have to tell you, we're at Oregon City High School right now, and the reason why we're here is we are catching up with one of the best quarterbacks that's ever donned the blue and orange. Grant Hedrick is now an assistant coach here. Coming up tonight on the news at 10, we're going to catch up with Niner, as we called him back when he played for the Broncos.
Oh, that'll be cool to see how Grant's doing. Of course, he's a Fiesta Bowl winning quarterback for the Broncos, and it'll be great to hear how he's doing. Jay, thanks so much. Looking forward to your live report tonight on the news at 10. And we'll be right back.